A Red Dress Run, and Bronze Braille Flags by Gary Scholerman. Every year on the second Saturday in August, the New Orleans Hash House Harriers, a local drinking club with a running problem, hosts the Red Dress Run, a charity run, in what many call the Crescent City. The reason for that nickname for our fair city will be explained in a future Bulletin feature when the subject has more relevance. The run usually begins in the French Quarter or Marigny neighborhoods of New Orleans. The exact location of the start is announced only to those who have registered, with the route also kept a secret until the day of the event. The runners, with drinks in hand, continue their designated route through the French Quarter and spend the rest of the day celebrating. I can vouch that a sea of red runs throughout the neighborhood all afternoon and evening. Due to COVID restrictions, this one-of-a-kind festivity was forced to cancel in 2020 and 2021, but it most assuredly came back with reckless abandon in 2022. Even if running isn't an interest, one can still head down to the appropriate neighborhood, decked out in red, to get in on the fun. Participants in the Red Dress Run can sign up online on the official website, noh3.org. Registration usually includes donations to local charities, special live music, and beer. Red Dress Runs aren't exclusive to New Orleans, but this is the only one that can claim it is the, quote, biggest little red dress event in the world, unquote. With literally thousands turning out in their best red dresses, the annual Red Dress Run is an exciting event you would not want to miss if you were anywhere geographically close to it. Add outlandish costumes, the previously mentioned music, and a whole lot of alcohol, and you come up with one of the most unique New Orleans 5K-ish events. The run is sponsored and overseen by the New Orleans Hash House Harriers. The Harriers are, in essence, the executive board of the run event. Don't let that description fool you, however. It isn't just about the alcohol. The Red Dress Run doubles as a fundraiser. All proceeds from the event go directly to charity. It's a way to give back to the community. Every year, the event raises money for numerous charities, and 100% of what is collected helps fund programs and services that improve the quality of life for those in need. The New Orleans Red Dress Run traditionally falls on the second Saturday of August. The running begins at 11:30 a.m. At 11:30 a.m., rain or shine, but the beer starts flowing at 9:30 a.m. In 2022, the route began in Louis Armstrong Park and proceeded through the French Quarter and Marigny neighborhood. The run usually puts together a red dress swap for participants who are making return appearances. The Hash House Harriers haberdashery, defined as a men's clothing collection, can also outfit you with some of their over-the-top, fun clothing items before you get started. You must be 21 to participate. No exceptions. Underage bystanders are even prohibited. Cost for recognition can vary depending on how early you sign up and if you want to sign up for related events, such as the Friday Lingerie Run and or the Sunday Hangover Run. Participants also have the option to give a tax-deductible donation when registering. BVA past National President Joe Burns, now Treasurer for the BVA Louisiana-Mississippi Regional Group, is a member of the Hash House Harriers and was their former treasurer and accountant. Joe has run or walked in many of these red dress runs. He says he has a closet filled with red dresses and will be happy to loan them out to anyone in need of one for the next run. With all that as background, now to the nitty-gritty serious. In 2022, Joe decided to submit a grant request from the regional group to purchase bronze Braille American flags and plaques to be placed in VA clinics and vision-related businesses in the New Orleans area. In early December, he was notified that we were indeed awarded a grant for the flags. On January 6, Joe was invited to the Red Dress Banquet. Red dress was optional. That was arranged for the volunteers and grant recipients. A few days later, Joe was interviewed at the local radio station for the blind, WRBH. He was asked about his involvement in the Red Dress organization, the Bronze Braille flags, and how BVA helps blind and low-vision veterans. The station management promised to run some already existing BVA public service announcements, and Joe promised a bronze Braille American flag for the lobby of the station. We believe that more interviews will be coming soon. The Louisiana-Mississippi Regional Group, Incorporated, will be able to place an additional 9 to 10 bronze or acrylic Braille flags in the New Orleans area at the various VA community-based outpatient clinics, VA retirement homes, and local businesses, WRBH Radio, Lighthouse for the Blind, and city halls. Bill Healy, president of the Red Dress Run, reminded Joe to apply for the grant next year. The grants are out there and available. Sometimes we just have to think outside the box, and Joe is always thinking outside the box. To further describe the extra effort he puts forth, one could say that Joe thinks outside the box and colors outside the lines. Thank you very much, Mr. Past National President, Regional Group Secretary, and Hash House Harrier. Your efforts added BVA to the list of organizations that have benefited from the generosity of those who participate in the Red Dress Run or otherwise support the Hash House Harriers. As an aside, I tried to somehow secure a photo of our beloved officer, fundraiser, and friend in his red dress that could accompany this article. Unfortunately, and not surprising to anyone who may know Joe Burns more than in passing, he would not cooperate with my requests and petitions.